Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 6 of Planet Coaster. My name is Steven Marqueteros, and today we are back in Dodgeland working on the greatest park in the world. Our goal is to get $1 million gathered for the end of this series, and we're gonna do so literally by any means necessary. Right now, for us, that essentially means taking a look at all of these and building these massive coasters that have really been made much more spectacular in recent times. I mean, look at this awesome rock entrance. I mean, there's a little bit of clipping going on here, but it isn't quite that bad. But one of the greater parts I'd like to take a look at is this water right here. It's just a nice underwater cave. I should probably add some lighting down there, but not gonna do that right this second. But this exit, the beautiful amount of rocks that surrounds this is literally breathtaking. And if we can actually watch a roller coaster come out of that, I would be impressed myself. We're just gonna have to wait for that moment to come. There we go. Oh, it pops right out and it goes right over the park. You know, when I first constructed this, I said, I just don't know. I don't know if this is really the thing for me. But you know what? I kind of like it. I think it really fits into the theme of this park to really have the coasters included everywhere we go. And I think it's a nice little addition onto the things that we do here at Dodgeland. It gives us that sense of that overarching roller coaster feel, you know, the sense of inspiration and imagination. But enough about these talks that we're having. Let's go into some of the stuff that I've done since the end of the last episode. I said that I was going to go in and I was going to make a bunch of edits to try and get this coaster ready to open pretty much pronto. And so I've gone in and I've added a bunch of props. I even got these nice animatronic little knights that are walking around for all of that. I built these paths, divided them with some nice epic rocks. They're pretty nice to each other. I've added this pond to go around, so everything is even, it's much more nicer when you go around there. The spiral doesn't look so bad. I plopped down a bunch more trees, added more ponds. You know, I really added to the entire nature theme of the park, and I felt like I made it a lot better. Added a bunch of stuff here. We're still going to have to work on our entrance a little bit, because right now it looks like a little bit of a barren wasteland, until you come around the corner and go through our nice circle of where you can really get into what the actual park is. This beautiful forested wonderland of trees, bushes, rides, and primarily roller coasters. We're at 38 grand right now, so what we need to do right off the bat is we need to open Rival 1. Also, you guys need to give a name for it down below in the comment section of this video, so that like 3 episodes from now, I'll be able to come back and finally assign the proper name to this ride. Now that we got that open, one of the things that we got to do is we just got to watch out for all of the guests that are going to begin flooding this way. We have about 1,200 people in the park right now, which is a pretty good number of people for, you know, I guess the size of the park is actually growing to be quite large. But yeah, look at them. They're all getting off, and they're all moving over to this brand new ride that just opened up. They're walking down the pathway to get to the entrance, to go to the quite cheap inverted 4-seater ride that I realized that I probably should, bump up to maybe like $11 to really try to milk the cash out of this. Even, are these people being pushed away? Well, I hope not. I didn't mean to push you guys away. It's a little bit too expensive for you. I hope not. I'll have to click on these people and see what their thought was. I've spent so much that I can't go on. Oh, they need an ATM. That's what they need. We'll have to get one of those. But yeah, everyone's lining up. I never actually finished the station. We got most of the way there. But primarily what I just had to do was sort of just allow it to just kind of sit open like that while we ended up doing this. So yeah, this ride, it's good to see finally getting going. We have a lot of money to make back on that, essentially. Let's see, look at the finances. Yeah, we got about 15 grand in the hole building that, but I'm hoping that it'll do good. The tests look fantastic. It's all got even more exciting and less nauseating. Oh, no, it's back to normal now. We got the track scenery rating up. The prestige is pretty darn high on it, so I'm hoping that we can queue quite a lot of people, and it looks like that we have quite a lot of people queued indeed. Look at that, we're already up to $42,000 as people are just pouring into the park right now. Our research. Yes. We got our wooden coaster done, that's good. It's always fantastic to get something like that done. Coaster tight inversions, I don't know what that is. Thrill ride, completely gyroscopic. Let's get the ATM researched. We really need to get that one done, like, really quick. So, let's pump that up to 200 per month right there. And also, let's start researching we'll start researching another coaster, because that is something that we're going to need to build. We really just need to research really just anything we can. We need to keep up the production of rides. Well, no, I can't believe this line is almost full of people. Oh man, I guess this thing can handle quite a bit of people though. Okay, ATM is complete. Awesome. We will have to open up an ATM somewhere around here. Let's actually build that right away. Many people as we can keep here is good. ATM, there we go. Look at that beautiful ATM. Right there. And people can use that. And look, people are already using it to get money out of there so they can keep going to the park. All right, the real question now is what do we build right along here? Because we do have all of these rides, and we could build something like the Scissor right over here. Yeah, I think this might be a nice little ride to add right over here to try and get even more people to come down this way. Because we are trying to really build off and make this whole thing, you know, we're trying to branch this around. I'm thinking we could eventually probably pull this around too. And then we could go into sort of the beginning of our themed section. So let's build that right there. All right, and there we go, with a ride prestige of 276. I don't think it needed to be, you know, a super genuinely exciting ride. Just something to hold us over while we begin working on other things. All right, so what do we do now that we have sort of the nature theme done? I think one of the first things we should probably begin to work on. See, I would say the sci-fi theme, but I'm not sure that's something that even I can really pull off. See, what I would say is that we should build the space, the sci-fi theme first. However, I haven't had a whole lot of experience with sci-fi building in the past. So what I do think is that what we should probably work on first is the Wild West theme, which is something that I have refused to explore as of yet, and is something that we should probably undertake. So what we have to do is we have to decide how exactly we are going to build our way into a Wild West themed world. And what NerdCube did, the good old Dan NerdCubed, is he decided to build kind of like a structure through like a rock zone and develop a little bit of a town. I never actually finished his series, but I do think that's a good idea of something that we should probably do, and it could be kind of cool because we don't have anything like that around here. So let's get our intensity up. And let's begin to build sort of like a little bit of a nice wall over and around this area to try and isolate it from the rest of the park, so to speak. Okay, there we go. I'm liking this division, so we sort of begin to isolate ourselves into our own nice little area. Let's get out some paint and let's see if this is sand. This is definitely sand, so let's get some nice sand in the area. I'm not sure how much this costs. I think it might be free. It kind of sounds like someone shaking a spray paint pen, actually. So let's see if we can get around to constructing some type of a building right off the bat. Sort of like a Wild Westy theme. I don't even know what theme. So let's see, building set. Old West. That would probably be right up there. So we got brick, and we've got natural wood, and we've got this kind of interesting looking wood. And we've also got this too. Ooh, I like that. That looks nice. Maybe that looks a little bit on the strange side. Certainly, it looks very strange indeed. But isn't that what we're always going to hear? It looks more like a slaughterhouse than a looks more like a slaughterhouse than anything else. I feel that's a lot of how this YouTube series is going. Looks a lot more like a slaughterhouse. Oh my. Most of the stuff's going to be put up kind of questionably, but yeah, I think it'll be all right. There we go. That's sort of the start of the westerny zone, I guess, of where we're going. I'm not sure what the rest of a western zone is supposed to look like. I guess let's take a look into the rustic area. So let's go to desert. Awesome, empty there. So there's no desert lights apparently. No desert animatronics. No desert anything actually. Oh no, there we go. There's a couple deserty things. There's some rocks. Some good old Wild West era rocks that look kind of strangely out of place considering their colors. So yeah. All right, challenges. We actually haven't looked at that. Achieve a scenery rating of 120. Look, we actually did that. Let's get $1,000 from that. And just building a coaster. So I guess maybe we probably should build a Wild West coaster now that I think about it. I'm not sure the area restrictions I want to use up for this Wild West zone theme. So let's actually try to get this done. So let's try to build out a zone. Alright, because I think the more we go this way, the less area I'm ever going to need. So let's kind of run it out like that. And just have a coaster run literally down here. That would be probably pretty cool. We could always do that mine train one too. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Ah, yeah. We could sort of build that and then sort of have that go around a cave that we could artificially build. So we could build sort of like a mountainy zone over here. And that could be actually really cool. There we go. Okay, so this one isn't going to be too huge. It's going to be kind of a smaller little roller coaster, but it's still going to have some excitement to it, which is what we want. All right, and I just want to actually test that right off the bat to see how that is, just because I'm a little bit crazy. So let's see how we're doing. Okay, here we go. Down into the mine. And back up and around. All right, looks pretty good actually so far. Let's see how that goes. I feel like we've built a pretty good mine train coaster into the side of this hill right here. I just want to ride it to get a good feeling of what it feels like. All right, here, let's go. We got this. We're going up on our mine train coaster. The hill isn't too big on this one, so I think we're going to be able to withstand this one. And we'll talk a little bit about the future of this park. So we're going for that beautiful magic $1 million number, which is going to be the ultimate challenge, which we're going to be getting to. It's not something I've ever actually done before in this game, so it's going to be fun to get to that level. All right, looks like we've reached the top here. Super excited to open up this new western area. All right, there we go, down into here. Okay, down through there. Okay. All right, and pull down into there, and back up, and through the tight helix. Okay, and there we go, our first little hill there. All right. That was a little bit perilous, but there we go, we come back down. Go back up that helix. Twist ourselves around, and yeah, that's we're gonna be getting near the end of the ride there. Let's actually watch it from the outside just to see how cool it actually ends up looking when everything is complete. Because some of these things can sometimes look pretty darn cool when they are going around their little track pieces. All right, so there that goes up through there. And back through down and up and around. A little bit quick on that helix. And it survives through there, which is good. Here's the nice little drop that they go through. Back up and around. Right through there, that's pretty cool. And they come out and end up going up this little helix, and then they slowly make their way back down through that, and up there to the end of the challenge. All right, let's see how does that test go. It's okay on the excitement. It's okay on the fear. It's not kind of moderately scary. I think that's a 4.68. I think that's less than the other ones that we've built. Yeah, so they're not too exciting, not too scary. They're more moderate of a ride. However, they're not too bad. But yeah, this is sort of the beginning of this this little western area that we're building. Make sure you post some comments below telling us what you think. Should we construct more buildings like this? What are some ideas on how we can make buildings like this look better and not so fake looking? Should I watch YouTube videos on how to do that? Possibly, and that might help us a lot. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you want to see more, make sure you click that red subscribe button down below the video. Of course, you guys know where it is. You're watching like the middle of a Planet Coaster series. How wouldn't you know where the subscribe button is? Otherwise, give us a thumb and tell us how we are doing on these individual videos. And make sure you leave your comment below telling us the names for some of the coasters that we've constructed, like this one right over there, and this one right over here. Anyway, my name is Steven Marqueteros, and if all else fails, I will see you guys next time.